thanks for watching this week's Hot Property Online. My name is Kristian Harris. We have a lot of people look to buy their house and then they end up having to do a refinance down the road or at some point. And I know, speaking to clients over the many years of doing this, sometimes people don't want to. They feel like they're going backwards by adding on to the mortgage, by increasing the mortgage. But sometimes you got to look at the overall financial plan. And let's face it, the mortgage and the equity in your home for most of us is the biggest part of our financial plan. So why not take a look at it and see what makes sense? In a lot of cases, if you're consolidating, car loan, line of credit, credit cards, it puts you in a better position, cash flow wise, by adding it onto the mortgage. And let's face it, there's good and bad debt. Mortgage debt it's on an appreciating asset that does appreciate tax free if it's your principal resident. A credit card is a bad debt. It's a debt that never goes away. The interest rates are extraordinarily high, in the double digits, 20%. And mortgage money is in the low threes or whatever the rates might be at that time, but it's always going to be lower. And like I said, cash flow wise, you could be making minimum interest payments on lines of credit and credit cards that are not touching the balance. Whereas you can reallocate that and amortize that debt into a mortgage that can free up a lot of cash. And I know, speaking to a lot of clients, they say that, oh, I feel I'm adding to this mortgage, I'm putting more years onto my mortgage, but when they look at the scenario and how much money they can save on a monthly basis, they can actually put some of that money they were spending on bad debt, increase the mortgage payments, and actually pay off their mortgage faster than they were on pace to, even though it's larger. It's part of the financial plan. It's the biggest part of the financial plan, so it doesn't hurt to take a look at it, not just for today, maybe for down the road, for the future, if there's going to be some tuition or expenses coming up, maybe buying a secondary property. But you need to sit down and look at it, and we'll help you go through that. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk through one of our clients' files, no names, but we're going to go through a scenario where what their situation was and how it made sense to increase the mortgage and where they were today and where they're going to be down the road. So we'll give you that example on the board next week. Thank you very much.